Hi guys, it's Presley and today I am here to talk to you about my genitals. So, as you probably already know, this week's topic is bottom dysphoria and growth on T and stuff like that. So, me and bottom dysphoria have a kind of funny relationship. Not funny. We have a relationship that I don't really know how to describe. I do experience bottom dysphoria, but it's mostly in relation to when I look at myself in the mirror and I'm just wearing like underwear, or especially if I'm wearing really tight pants and there's no bulge there. That bothers me. And it's not just because how other people see me, because I know I'm probably not gonna pass anyway, so I'm like, whatever. But it bothers me. It is a body dysphoria, not a social dysphoria that I experience with regards to it, but I feel like in certain situations it would also be in relation to other people. For example, if I were having sex with someone, I'm sure that would be an issue, and if I wanted to go out and party and have lots of one-night stands, that would certainly be an issue for me, because then it would just be on my mind constantly, and obviously that would not be a fun situation to have to deal with that. So I'm glad that even though I'm not asexual, I'm not a very sexual person in that way, so I don't have to deal with that. I just have to deal with looking at myself in the mirror, and I have to deal with not being able to pee standing up, which doesn't really bother me except when I'm outside and I have to pee in a bush or something, and I'm like, it's not bottom dysphoria, it's more like, well, it is bottom dysphoria, but it's rooted in the fact that I really notice that I'm not cis. You know, it's like, oh, that trans feel when. That it reminds me of that, and then it becomes a sort of bottom dysphoria. But otherwise, I'm pretty fine with what's going on down there. And if I'm feeling dysphoric, I have a packer and I can just pack. And usually that really relieves the dysphoria a lot. So, growth on T, how do I feel about that? Well, I feel like I'm ready for it. Like, sure, give that to me. I could live without it. It's not like I really need it, but it would be nice, because I'm not planning to do any surgeries down there, because I'm just, first of all, I'm not dysphoric enough to spend a lot of money on that. Second of all, do not like the thought of somebody doing medical stuff on me in that area. I am really not comfortable with that. I'm perfectly okay with other people doing it, obviously. I mean, when other people do bottom surgeries, I'm like, yay, you go, that's awesome. But I feel like I'm not at a place where I would feel like that was comfortable for me. Like, I would not, the recovery, no, not for me personally, no. So, my only hope of change is growth on T. And not that I necessarily need a lot of change, but it would be cool. It's exciting. I feel like growth on T, I feel like it's a sort of adventure that I'm going to experience. Like, I don't necessarily need to go on that adventure, but it will be fun. It will be fun to see what happens. I know that some people get more dysphoric about it because you start paying attention to it more, you know, you start paying attention to that area, you don't like that, you know, all new things that happen. They're new for a while, whatever they are, and sometimes it's uncomfortable. Like starting a new job, it's usually kind of uncomfortable for the first 2 months because you're that new person. But when you've been there for a while, you've gotten used to it, even if it's not what you want, really, maybe not, you'll get used to it. It'll start to feel like the normal thing, and it won't bother you so much anymore. So I feel like that's an important part to keep, an important thing to keep in mind, especially if you get very anxious about things. Just keep in mind that, yeah, okay, I can get used to this. I think most people think that, but I'm saying it anyway. So those are my thoughts on bottom dysphoria and T growth changes and stuff. As I said, I don't want bottom surgery, and I know there are other things you can do, pumping, blah blah blah, but I wouldn't, because as I said, it's the same thing as with surgery. I don't want to go in and modify that area. I'm just really uncomfortable with that thought, for me specifically, not for other people, but for me. I don't want to do anything, not even like pumping. I don't, no. I could change my mind, but no. I'm kind of ready for the T changes to happen. I am so ready. Inject that shit into me. I will drink it. I will please. Give it to me. I am so thirsty for testosterone. You don't even know. Yeah, you do. You that's exactly what you do. You do know. So I'm so desperate. Please. Okay. I'm going to okay, I'm gonna go now. Why am I laughing? Am I tired? Like I had breakfast. Why would that make me less tired? Sorry. Those are my thoughts. I've shared my mind with you. Bye.